first. Shalom, shalom. Log into this one. It's showing that it's not up. Shalom.
Yeah, I ain't getting no notification. Either that is up. I usually get a notification when you post.
Yeah, it did this.
There we go. It just popped up.
Shalom, shalom. Okay, we good. Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want us to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham al-Chakodash. Want to send double honor to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect document out there pushing this truth and sincerity. A hearty shalom to the few sincere women that subscribe to the true doctrine of YAHAWASHI. Right, this is the brother Kal Halal.
This is brother Yatzakba,
and we are the branch out here in the Great Millstone, Nebraska. We wanted to get into this lesson, man, and it was inspired by this clip that was it was a video that was done by the elder Amawan Gabar, which I'll play it, and it was the inspiration for this lesson, right? As you see by the title, the light shineth, be ye followers. Okay, and I'm going to play the clip. So that way you can get where we're going with this, and Lord willing, this may be edifying. So, with no further ado.
Motherfuckers want to burn in the missiles? Then what's the video I did yesterday? Not yesterday, a couple days ago. The live. The prophets, the men of the Lord, have the light, but it's up to you to follow it. You know, the men of the Lord have the light, but it's up to those that are watching to follow that light. You know, and then Elon Musk have
right. So that's the point. No, it says that the men of the Lord, the prophets of the Lord, have the light, and it is up to you to follow it. Right. So this job that we have as ministers of YAHAWASHI is a very great task. You know, and we administer light. Baba Bashar, can you close the door? You know, and through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, we administer the light. Okay, and like the elder said, it's up to you to follow it. Now, it's up to us as well to continue to follow it, but those that are on the outside, that are not teachers of the word, it's up to you to listen to the word and actually follow that light. So we can get that precept.
It's Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 23. It says, For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life.
Right, so that's the whole point of the law, statutes, and commandments. That's how we were able to come to life. That's why we were able to understand who we are, able to understand our history. Just to put it all together, our history. Knowing that we're so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native Americans are the true Israelites. Knowing that there is going to be a time where we're going to go into captivity. There's going to be a time where that captivity was going to end. There are going to be certain prophecies, so on and so forth. These are the things that we were told to bring to light. Okay, when you go into the book of Jeremiah, the first chapter, that was one of his tasks, right? He was young, all right. He was a young man. He talked to the Lord, and said, "Lord, I'm just a child," right? So, but what did the Lord say to him? He said, "I'm going to put my words in you." So the same words that we speak, which are light. Matter of fact, can we get Baruch 4 and I believe 4 and 1, right? It says, no, this is the light that we're speaking. The light that we're speaking is of YAHAWASHI, the laws, the statutes, the commandments, the prophecies, etc., etc.
Okay. This is Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of the Most High.
Right. The holy scriptures. Okay.
And the law that endureth forever.
Right. And so just that real quick, that shows that the laws that were written in the Old Testament, they're still relevant because it says the law that endureth forever. Okay, You go ahead.
All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
Read that again, Salakia.
All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die.
All that come to the Salak. I'll butcher it again. Read it one more time, because I'm doing too much at once.
It says, all they that keep it shall come to life.
All they that keep it shall come to life. And we just read in the book of Proverbs, the 6th chapter, that it says what? The reproofs of instruction are the way of life. Okay? And it says, such as leave it shall die. Because ultimately, when you leave off from the law, statutes, and commandments of YAHAWASHI, you're indulging in sin. And what does it say? Sin is the wages of death.
Yep.
Okay? You go ahead. I think it was next verse I wanted. But that's good too.
Okay. It says, verse 2, turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
And that's it. It says, walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. Mm-hmm. All right? As you will hear the apostles and elders of Great Millstone say, and it's a concurring statement, is that we are the true illuminated ones, man. Because we have the true knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of YAHAWASHI. Okay? And there's a scripture in the Wisdom of Solomon, we don't have to get it, where it speaks of these different nations that they ruled. They had times to rule, and they utilized what wisdom they had, but they were never given the wisdom of YAHAWASHI. But it says it was what given unto the seed of Jacob. Okay? And as the seed of Jacob, and being, as I believe the Apostle Paul said, being entrusted with his word, we have to let that light shine. Matter of fact, can we get, what's that, Matthew? I think we got that written down.
Matthew 5 and 14.
Did you have something you want to bring out?
I got this. I got the etymology of the word illumination.
Go ahead.
It's from the late 14th century, and it goes to spiritual enlightenment, and that's what this truth is. It's spiritual enlightenment. We were in a dead state before we received this truth, but through the light, we've received life through this truth.
Mm-hmm. That's right. There's so I don't know why I did that. That was redundant. There's in the book of St. John, I believe, where it speaks about that great great light that shineth in darkness. If you can find that, can you get that, Baba Gashah? Matter of fact, I'll look it up. I got this. Yeah. This is I said John, but it's actually Matthew, the 4th chapter, and the 16th verse. All right,
I got it ready. Okay. This is Matthew chapter 4 and verse 16. It says, the people which sat in darkness saw great light, and to them which sat in the region and shadow of death, light is sprung up.
Right, so who is that people? It says the people which sat in darkness have saw that great light. And who is the people sitting in great darkness? That was us at a point in time. Mm-hmm. All right, that darkness consists of what? Evil, ignorance, okay, which is the absolute contrary to YAHAWASHI. Hey, Shalom, brother. It's brother we got next, right? Posted a precept. Psalms 119 and 105. The word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path, right? Because you can't walk this path without knowing where you're going.
That's a good point, bro.
We have the light so we can know where to go, know how to operate, right? Now, though we are supposed to have tunnel vision, which we're still that's not contrary to the truth at all. We're supposed to have tunnel vision, but that light, it illuminates to the point where we don't get caught up by the wiles of the devil, right? We don't get caught up into the same old G going back to our vomit, because we can see that's behind it. We left that in the darkness, man. We left that old nigga in the darkness, and we follow on the straight path with that light, the water for that precept, brother. So now we can move on to what was the precept I called for?
The Matthew 5 and 14.
Yeah, about the shot.
This is Matthew chapter 5 verse 14. It says, "Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid."
Right. So going back into the point where we spoke of how the Most High, He pretty much the light that we have was given to us from Him. Okay, and it's been put in His prophets, the men that you see speaking and bringing forth the true knowledge of YAHAWASHI. Okay, read that again.
It says Matthew 5 and 14. "Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on an hill cannot be hid."
Right.
Neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel.
Our candles are lit through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, man.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not going to hide it. We're not going to, take that. We're not going to light our candle, and put it up under a rock or put it up under our beds or put it in the closet and hide it, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this truth is to be proclaimed.
Yep.
Okay, you go ahead, bro.
It says, neither do men light a candle and put it under a bushel, but on a candlestick, and they give it light unto all that are in the house.
Yeah, give it light unto all that are in the house, right? And specifically the house of the nation of Israel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is why the scriptures tell us, despise not prophesying. Go to the highways and the hedges. Put up these electronic epistles, that this light may shine, because it says that what. We went into the law, statutes, and commandments. That's part of the light, but also the prophecies, the things that are coming, is part of the light too. And the Lord said what? He said, "Give them warning from me." So we shine the light on the truth. So you may say, okay, this is what's about to happen. There's about to be a famine. Mm-hmm. Oh, the MOTB. Oh, snap! You start to see things because we are to bring it out and not to conceal our knowledge. And I believe in the book of Sirach, it speaks of roughly paraphrasing, speaking of hide thy folly, but hide not the truth. That's the wording is off, but it's a precept that speaks something of that. You want to say something about it?
Nah.
Okay, come. So we continue on that if there's more.
So verse 16 says, "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven."
Right, and that's the most important part, is when we bring this light out, it's not to glorify ourselves. It's to glorify YAHAWASHI. Okay? And we see, with the having the breakdown of these scriptures, we're able to see them play out in real life. That's light.
Yep.
Right? That's the light. Okay? We're able to see these things, and we always say, call Allah like YAHAWASHI, for allowing us to be a part of this thing, because you see some of your people that you grew up with, friends, family, whatever, and you see them doing the same thing you was doing, and then you see the times, it's like the times don't require that, and they're so heavy into it, it's like, damn, they're going to be destroyed, man. And we could have been part of that, okay? Because it says in St. John, it says the Most High chose us, we didn't choose him. So for him to pull us out of the world and do us with this truth, man, is a blessing, man, right? And that's why we are to continue to follow the light too.
We have to continue to follow. And like you said before, us going out on the highways, we're a beacon of that light to others, to where, it's up to them through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, of course, whether they're going to come to that beacon or continue to stay in that darkness.
Right.
Continue to grope at noonday.
That's right.
So that was it to that Matthew 5. Do you want John?
Yeah, you can, wait, what
John 3:19?
Yeah.
It says, John 3:19, it says, "And this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world."
Right, that light is coming to the world. This truth that had been so long without fruit
has been declared. Thinking about that scripture,
Yeah, I'll pull it up. You go ahead, bro.
It says, "And this is the condemnation, that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil." So like I said, that beacon is set forth, and so for those who see that beacon, they see us prophesying this truth, but they continue to want to stay in their ways. They don't want to come up. They don't want to change. They want to stay in their wicked deeds.
Right.
They don't want to change.
Right.
It says, "For everyone that doeth evil hated the light, and neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved."
Right, because with this truth, there comes there's boundaries you can't cross.
Mm-hmm.
When you come into this truth, once you've been, like I said in Baruch, you've been illuminated, you can't just do what you want to do at that point. That's the whole point of us following his way and not our own. Okay?
Well, like the scriptures say in Romans 12:2, you can't be conformed to the world. And so they want to continue to follow those ways of the world and not conform themselves to the Most High.
Didn't want to bring it up, but you have Sakari, right? Not Sakari, Al-Azhar, man. Okay, still on a gangbang, but you say, well, what do you say? Well, somebody got to be that light, or I forget how you worded it. Somebody has to be that light. Somebody has to be that beacon of knowledge. No, he didn't say that specifically. He's something around those terms, though. Pretty much he's saying, like, somebody got to hold it down for the street niggas. I'm going to be in the truth. I'm going to be in and out. I got y'all. I'm gonna see what's going on over here with this truth, and then that's not the spirit that we're supposed to be in, man.
Yeah.
That's playing the fence.
Mm-hmm. You're trying to serve both masters. You mingling it. You're making it unclean.
Beautiful precept. This is I'm gonna get this real quick, and we're gonna continue in that.
Okay.
This is 1 Peter 2 and verse 9. It says, "But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, an holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should shew forth the praises of him who called you out of the darkness into his marvelous light." That's fire, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's fire, man. And we continually give praises to YAHAWASHI for it, man. This is why a lot of people that we grew up with, even our parents, some of our parents might be looking at you like, man, what's this new thing? Isn't really this truth ain't new. The truth's been around. It's just that certain individuals have been illuminated, like it says in it says I should take one of a household, So we've been chosen from by YAHAWASHI from amongst the world that we may push forth this great light, man. Okay, who was a pure example of that? Paul. Okay, he was an officer, but what happened to him? He was persecuting the church. Pretty much, he was on the other side, man. He was on the wrong side of the fence. But the Most High put him through something, and he became what? As it says, a chosen vessel that he may show forth light to the Gentiles, man. Okay? So, we're not the Apostle Paul, but that's the same sentiment, man.
Well, the Apostle Paul's situation we can apply to us.
That's right.
He was he was on one side of the fence, and he had to transform himself and come to the other side, just like us were in this truth. We were once in that Gentile state of mind, following the ways of the world, and we had to transform ourselves.
Right.
Just in the way. Now, the Apostle Paul, like you said, he's a Pharisee of Pharisees, so it's a little different. But, you see the transformation of him being from Saul and turning into Paul, and that was a way to show the Gentiles y'all can change as well.
That's right. That's right. And hey, man, I just thought about a point that you kind of brought to mind. Is the same way that we are pushing this lesson to follow the light. That's how we were able to follow the light due to the teachers that we had.
Mm-hmm.
When we came across the Great Millstone videos. I came across them like around 2010. That's when I first started transitioning, and the things that they were saying while they're bringing out the scriptures, it made so much sense. It was something like I never heard before because growing up we weren't taught the right ways. Mm-hmm. But to run into these videos and to search out the things that they're saying, because we are to do that too. The apostles been telling us that since I've been introduced to this truth, is you got to look stuff up yourself too. Don't just take our word. And ever since then, man, we've been holding it down for in the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI, man. So we are followers of the light as well. Okay, and what's that? I believe it's the precept that you wanted to bring out as far as being a great example.
Titus 2:7.
Yeah, we don't have to get it, but like the brother brought out as we were dialoguing, putting this lesson together, is that we are to be examples of how to follow the truth and how to carry yourself within it. Mm-hmm. But we can get back to that precept.
One more verse left. John 3:21. But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest.
Right, because when we come to the light of YAHAWASHI, we have to become new creatures. Right, we had all our flaws had to come to the light. We were in need of a physician. Okay, we were sick. We were sick in the mind. Our hearts wasn't following YAHAWASHI. Right, but that light. I want to read that again because there was a point I was going with. Because it says that the righteous need not a physician, right? But those who are sick. Okay, so we put the things that we were going through, the flaws that we had, we put them out there, so that men of the Lord may reprove them through the scriptures, and we be on a better path. But we can read that again, Bob Koshah.
It says, but he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be made manifest, that they are wrought in the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
That's it to that.
That's it. Okay, Con. So So the point of that was, that's part of being an example. because we gotta continually bring our things to the light that we may be reproved and be a more perfect vessel for YAHAWASHI to push forth this truth. Okay, so now you can we can get that.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter.
Oh, I still got this.
Okay.
This 2nd Ezra 6:28. It says, as for faith, it shall flourish. Corruption shall be overcome, and the truth, which had been so long without fruit, shall be declared. Right? Because the ways of truth weren't being followed, man. You know, for a long time, there was a point in time where Jake was just all the way gone, man. And you had very few laborers in this truth. Okay? But now, the time that we're in, the Most High, He put the Spirit on the prophets, the men that you see teaching His word, to declare His truth. Bring forth fruit. Right? And this is why you see Esau Edom, he's getting spooked, man. Okay? He's trying to do everything he can to try to shut this word down, but that's fine. That's part of prophecy too. All right? That there's going to be a famine of the word. But right now, we're pushing forth the truth, and the only one who can stop this truth from coming out is the Heavenly Father, man. Mm-hmm. All right? But yeah, we can get that.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 1. Therefore, seeing we have this ministry, as we have received mercy, we faint not, but have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of the Most High deceitfully, but by manifestation of the truth, commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of the Most High. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost,
right?
And whom the power of this world had blinded the minds of them which believe not.
And that's another aspect too, because the Most High blinded a lot of individuals, man. Right? The truth is not hidden anymore. The truth is out there, but still you got people that do not understand it. You got people that you'll have many brothers putting out breakdowns, going in debt, make unvaluable proofs, and you got an individual that still sit there and question it, man. So it says, if our gospel be hid, it's hid to them that are lost. All right, and that's ultimately, we're going to Isaiah the 29th chapter, right? 29th chapter and the 9th verse. The Most High did that. The Most High put that spirit of deep sleep on them.
Okay. You want me to grab that?
No, you don't have to get it. We can continue in the
Christmas. Verse 4. It says, in whom the power of this world had blinded the minds of them which believe not.
That's it.
Lest the light of the glorious gospel of Hamashiach, who is the image of the Most High, should shine unto them.
Right, and that comes through with the way of preaching, okay? Through the way of putting up these electronic epistles. And at the end of the day, like, we will keep reiterating, it's not of us that's doing it. We can't wake nobody up. YAHAWASHI wakes individuals up. Like it says, Apollo have water. I had planted Apollo water, but the Most High giveth the increase. Right? So we just play our part in pushing forth this light, and the Most High is going to wake you up if he deems you fit. Right?
Okay.
Yeah, you had something you want to get?
No, I'll read on.
Okay.
It says, for we preach not ourselves, but Hamashiach, Yahawashi the Lord, and ourselves your servants for Yahawashi's sake.
Right. Because we are servants of the true listeners. Right? Ministers. Okay? You go ahead.
It says, for the Most High, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, had shined in our hearts.
Right. He have shined in our hearts, which are, when you go into the Hebrew word for heart, is the Hebrew word lab, which means your mind. Okay? Our mindset was changed. Okay? You go ahead.
It says,
and not only our mindset changed, but our conversation had to change. With that conversation goes into your conduct, your way of living. That has to change. You know. You go ahead.
It says, to give the light of the knowledge of the glory of the Most High in the face of Yahawashi HaMashiach.
Right.
But we have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellency of the power may be of the Most High and not of us.
That's it. You know, so with this glorious light that been shined onto us, and us given the office of being prophets and pushing forth this word, there was a dialogue I was having with the brother out there in Washington, you know, and I forget how it started, but it ended like pretty much to have the breakdown of these scriptures is a spiritual power within itself. Okay, the Most High granted that to us.
God.
Not that we may be glorified, but that He may be glorified. Because, like the brother mentioned, we still in the flesh. We earthen vessels, man. We come from the dust just like you come from the dust.
God.
But what's different about us is that the spirit of YAHAWASHI was put in us. But with that, we don't hold it over people like, look how smarter I am than you.
Yeah.
But we like, hey, this is what the Lord said to do. We're gonna bring out the scriptures. We're gonna bring out the proofs.
God, because like you said, it's not a thing that we trying to like hold over people's head. Because as fast as the Lord gave it to us, He could take it away from us.
That's it.
But like we went into that etymology on enlighten earlier. That's our spirits have been enlightened. Like you said, that's a form of spiritual power. Not everyone can get on that level.
Yeah.
There's some people who have eyes that cannot see, ears that cannot hear, but the Lord has given us eye salve. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
So once you come to this truth, once you've been illuminated, and once you understand what these scriptures are talking about, follow that, man. That's for those that are not in the truth, and those of us that are laboring in this truth, that are still holding down the fort.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, follow that light, man, because the times are short. You said the prophecy is kicking up. What was it? It's been deemed a hopeful year of all the prophecies coming to pass, man. Okay, so hey, we're continue. We got to continue to labor, continue to follow that light, man. So do you have any closing statements?
Nah.
Hey, with that being said, Lord willing, this was edifying. I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto Yahawah, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, Rachakwadash. Want to send double honor to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Peace, love, and safety is to the elect document out there. Shalom.
Shalom.